Okay, we are up. We're up and running. We are live. So, hi. No, get the kids out. Get them out. Andrea, what are you doing?
I'm tired of getting up. Besides, it's hard to get out.
Come here. Come here. Go. Okay. Every stinking time they have an opening, they just take it. It's like they're opportunistic or something. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to Drak and Shadow Live, where Alex is going to make all the mistakes, get all frustrated, and then everybody will laugh. Because apparently that's what everybody loves from the stream highlights.
Well, good.
Is Alex getting mad?
Hey, it works, it works.
We love you, Alex, but only when you get mad. Apparently that's how we do. So welcome back to more Spyro Reignited. Geez, we've got to be close to the end of this game, aren't we, hun?
I think we are, but we just need more dragons to progress.
Yeah, we have like.
Well, then look up.
We are 100%
this,
right?
and see if we can find.
Dry Canyon. I'm missing one in Dry Canyon.
Really quick, we are 100%ing this, right?
I wasn't planning on it.
If we were, then we would have to do
yeah,
all the.
But who's your co-pilot? She's probably gonna want to do that.
I really don't care either way.
So we have one in Dry Canyon that we don't have. It looks like everything else in this world is taken care of. Hopefully everybody else is doing amazing. As we are live on both Twitch as well as YouTube. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to bounce between the chats, boys and girls, because as much as Streamlabs is interesting, unfortunately, it doesn't keep track of everything. There we go. Would you please stop burping flame?
Well, this game should
Probably
load faster.
help. So we are trying a new cam setup. Hopefully you guys like it. But this is going to be something that may be a permanent thing, may not. I don't know.
Save those for.
Ooh. There you go. We have entered the dry canyon. Are you dry yet?
Very dry.
You lie. You could be drier.
Can I?
Quick, shall we throw you in the dryer? Okay. Knowing my luck, you'd be able to fit right in, and then at that point, I just feel silly.
Yeah, probably.
So, I am Drak. I am the master of the chat. Obviously, we are being joined by my wife, Andrea. And also, if you guys can see off in the distance, you can see the Shadow Blazer himself, which a lot of people just thought I was doing some cheap imitation of you.
Really?
Yes, I actually did get people going, we don't believe Alex is there. There's no camera.
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
Yes, this is my cheap imitation of Alex. I like anime.
That's only me when my voice cracks.
What was that? Yes.
Well, I mean, that's me when my voice cracks, but...
Yes. Fool them. Yeah, I'm not that good, people. I like making fun of voices, not necessarily, like, verbatim doing them, unless they're just a silly voice. And also, happy October, everybody, because it's actually once again been a while since we've been able to stream. Although, not as bad. Because I want to say it's been, like, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks.
2 weeks since we've been able to do this again.
We don't need to worry about the guy. He doesn't have an egg.
Okay.
Oh yeah, not in this level. What do they do if they don't have eggs? They just have like gems, don't they?
No, you can kill him for fun if you want.
Andrea, that was very serial killer of you.
What?
Now we know what Andrea does in her spare time. Am I right, people? Andrea, you are just straight up cold-blooded, aren't you?
Sure, whatever.
Let's see. Just making sure. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. For some reason, my stream got paused, but hopefully y'all are doing well, especially since we are halfway into... Oops.
What'd you do?
I accidentally turned on the back soon screen. Oh, my bad.
The what?
I accidentally shifted us into our break screen. Oops.
Well, it's a good thing you caught it.
Yes, so people missed all of our dreading the holiday season. So nah, it's totally cool. We're back up and running now. My bad.
Wait, did you explore everywhere, Alex?
I don't know.
This is actually why I'm happy that the stream is getting some Christmas presents this year to help kind of de-cumbersome this whole setup. So we don't actually have to have a tablet to read the chat if we don't want to. It's not up and running yet, but I actually was able to get basically an arm for a monitor. So like computer desks now do that, where they just have like an arm that your monitor like suspends from.
Oh, cool.
And so we're gonna do that, but we're gonna make the monitor vertical. And since Streamlabs tends to be
that little island
What
kind of
little island?
inconsistent,
back in the other area.
we're gonna put that monitor up, and we're gonna put up the actual stream chats, so that everybody can read them. So just in case, like somebody has something specifically for Alex, they can do that. Oh, you know what? This actually reminds me. I did not.
Woo.
How do I check this in this app? I want to make sure I didn't set it up. YouTube has like a default setting now where they immediately put you into subscriber only. And I kind of want to open this up today, so YouTube Studio.
Oh, there it is.
There. Yeah.
Hopefully it's not set up that way.
You just gotta get over there. Aha. Nope.
No. Nope, I can't do it there. Let's see. Hopefully it's working for you guys. If not, then I'll rework things.
I think you gotta go in the tunnel again.
Oh my gosh. Everything the long way with these games.
Sure, you want me to try and play?
Sure. Go ahead.
Whoa, I thought we were going to go in there. I was like, what?
Yeah, could you please avoid the boiling hot tar? That'd be great. I'm just saying. Well, now that he's called you every kind of name under the sun, are you gonna take that, Andrea? Are you? Are you?
Sure.
Why not? Okay, just because this is kind of an experimentation thing. Okay, I swear I'm here, everybody. I just want to make sure our chat isn't subscriber only. Okay. Alex, entertain the masses.
How's everybody doing out there?
In other news, what else is new?
What else is new?
I don't know.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, 1, 2.
Freaking analytics. No. Damn it.
How could it be subscriber only?
YouTube does that as a default, but I'm not sure why.
Are you gonna get the newest Pokemon game?
Oh, probably I will. Yeah.
Which one are you getting? The diamond or the pearl version?
I haven't decided about that one yet, about the Diamond Pearl remakes, but
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm certainly probably gonna get the one that looks like Breath of the Wild but Pokemon.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's not due this year, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's like November.
Are you shitting me?
No,
Last time I heard anything was January.
maybe it is later. I thought it was this year, but maybe I'm thinking of the Diamond Pearl remakes.
November is the Diamond Pearl remakes.
Let's see.
If they put Arceus with it as well, that's gonna be a whole new. Okay, from what I can tell, it looks like it's set up properly. But I guess we won't know that until like somebody tries to chat and then
Oh well, nobody chats anyway.
well, you're a mod, so you'd be covered.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. It is January next year, 2022.
I was gonna say that, like, Arceus is the more ambitious project.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Legends of Arceus or Arceus or
Isn't
Arceus.
like Pokemon Legends Arceus?
yeah, Pokemon Legends Arceus.
And that's just because they couldn't call it the Pokemon of the Wild.
Pokemon of the Wild. Little
Well, that's what Reddit's calling it.
I know, because it looks like Breath of the Wild, but Pokemon.
It is Breath of the Wild, from what I understand. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, then somebody will point it out to me. But
Oh,
I doubt
fun.
I'm wrong.
Guess we gotta get a real running start.
I know, it's like...
Well, if it's sub-only chat, then obviously I feel bad about that. But there's not really much I can do about it because YouTube just kind of sets it as default. If you're having that issue, then join us on Twitch. So, because we would like to hear from you guys. Even if it's just Kasaibo ranting about how much he doesn't like Zack Snyder. He was doing that a lot last night. I don't know why. Look, I don't particularly love Zack Snyder, but
I can't say that I do either, but his Justice League cut was really good.
his Justice League cut was good, but like I just don't want to waste energy on somebody who right now is off doing his own thing, you know? Like, Zack has kind of disappeared to go work on his next project, so, well, you know, why mock him endlessly? Oh, there's our... Okay, so there's our...
Yeah, I
dragon.
just have to figure out how we could get a little higher so we can make the ledge.
Yeah.
Because...
I don't think you can get any higher. I think it's just pure dumb luck.
I'm sorry, the word you're looking for is sheer dumb luck! Because we have to imitate Maggie Smith whenever we can.
Okay, but I think that sounds a little Scottish.
Oh, wait.
Ah, just...
Oh, wait, I just...
Maggie
Okay.
Smith is Scottish.
Is she? I thought...
Yes!
Okay,
That's why they picked her for McGonagall.
I thought she... I mean, before anybody says anything, I know Scotland is in the United Kingdom. I just thought she was more British, which is different.
No, yeah, she's
a
a
different-
Scottish actress.
Different region of the United
Well,
Kingdom.
you have to go to Britain to be able to do like the acting schools and stuff. So, but last I knew she was Scottish born. That's why she's such a good pick for McGonagall. Because she's already got the accent. And it doesn't even matter because she can also sound British. So.
Let's see. Born in Ilford, United Kingdom, which not. Let's see, part of Essex.
Ah, there we go.
Ilford, which is a part of the county of, which is in London, so.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
that's where
okay.
she's born. Let me see where she's actually raised.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Maggie Smith Scottish?
Oh, crap.
90% Scottish.
Her Scottish mother, Margaret Hutton, So yeah, she's got Scottish in her. She's got Scots in her blood.
She's got more Scots than me.
More Scots than you.
Well, because so my mom's heritage is German,
Mm-hmm.
and then my dad's heritage is like 50% United States and 50% Scotland. Because my grandmother on my dad's side came actually from Scotland. Her family was from Scotland. So at that point, she's got more Scot than me. Because I'm like, that would put me at what, 30%? Yeah, 30% Scottish. So that's why I can do a good Scottish accent. Except I can't do the really fast one that everybody likes to talk about, like the one that's over in Brave. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right? The blonde one.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
He's like a typical Scotsman.
Right.
I love the fact they added that joke, because everybody goes for what
so
Robin
close.
Williams affectionately used to call the vowel movement Scottish.
The vowel movement.
Basically, Scottish when they drink, they slow down. Like that was his philosophy on it, and so at that point they begin to have a vowel movement.
A vowel.
Yes. Yeah. E-I-O-U. Sometimes why? This is part of Robin Williams' routine.
Okay.
So, but that's like the stereotypical Scottish, where it's you're talking slower as if you're drunk,
Right.
kind of thing. Because trust me, when you meet an actual Scotsman, they go mile a minute.
I had a Scottish teacher once in college. She was okay, I guess.
And you pass the class,
Somehow.
cool. You can actually speak a mile a minute.
What type of class was it?
It was math class, college algebra.
Okay.
All right, you can understand pre-vowel movement.
There we
Look,
did it! Yeah.
I don't say that to make fun of the Scots. I actually like that concept. Like if you're like to us, you know, Yanks just talk a mile a minute because we're used to talking like this.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head.
I was even
Those
counting how many
birds
times you
look
did it.
tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
All right, so we have all the dragons found in this area,
Yay!
and yay, we also got a key. So we have a key that we can use somewhere in Dry Canyon. I just don't know where.
Well, there was in that other area. There was that big platform with a bunch of stuff in the middle, and I wonder if a key goes to one of those.
Okay, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. You stop having me, okay? This is like Evil Within all over again last night.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm having to bounce between the two, just because unfortunately Streamlabs has issues keeping track of all of it. Also, to any brand new lurkers, welcome. We're happy to have you guys. As long as you don't advertise to us, you're going to be fine. This is kind of in a lot of cases why I kind of like subscriber mode, because you don't get the advertisers.
What do you mean, like people
The
like
spam
bots?
bots
Okay.
that advertise this service or that service or whatever.
Hot singles in your area.
More like, we will help you buy views. We
Oh.
will help you buy subscribers.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And I don't care. And so I just time you out. Because I'm evil and oppressive like that.
Alright, if we got everything in this area, maybe we can go to another area and collect the
Well,
rest.
did we use the key?
No, we didn't.
I don't even know where the key goes.
Well, I mean, we can hit another area and work on some dragons. That's fine.
Yeah.
Peacekeepers. So there's one dragon missing here. And the egg.
Wasn't there a fast travel or something? I don't remember.
Not in the original.
Not in this game, no. You just have to look for the guy.
I swear there was, and we like.
If there is, then I don't know how to access it. You guys have played this, I haven't.
Hi, Spyro.
Well, in the original, there wasn't.
Yeah. In the original, you had to go use the hot air balloon. But if there's a fast travel in the trilogy, then that actually would be a cool thing to add. I'd totally be on board with that. And also to those who did not join us last night for The Evil Within, just to bring you up to speed, it is official. I have finished Metroid Dread.
Woo!
It took me 2 weeks to do it. Well,
Did you
not
let
2
your
weeks.
brother know?
Yes, in fact, he's beaten it too. At least I think he has. He might be going back and 100%ing it, but
Did you 100% it?
no. No, I just wanted to get more powerbomb tanks because by the time you get to the final boss, as you guys have kind of seen with both Zero Mission as well as Samus Returns, the game doesn't really give you a whole lot of power bombs to work with, but yet the final boss is going to have a power bomb quirk.
Okay.
And so what I tend to do in my own time is go and get power bomb tanks, so that I can have like 8 to 10 for the final boss, and I don't have to worry about running out. Because perfect example here was like Meta Ridley in Zero Mission and the Metroid Queen, who in Samus Returns requires a power bomb. So you kind of need those. And
Right.
you need them in abundance. And this game was no different. The final boss actually did have a mechanic that if you wanted to avoid it, you had to use power bombs to take care of it.
So we need to find one.
Where's Peacekeepers? I don't.
I think it's in the other area we were in because I think it's like. Let's see, where are we in this? What's this place? So
Artisan
we need to find a dragon in this area.
So just in this hub?
It looks like it, unless because I think, or the name of the place. Let's see. Because I think Stonehill. Okay, see Sunny Flight.
Okay.
That's just a gem thing.
Yeah, that is a world, and I think Town Square is a world. I think.
No, okay, Artisan's World is the hub.
Yeah.
Everything else is a subworld.
So then, yeah. So then there should be one more dragon in this hub area.
And then really quick, because I know that we got this answered last night, or asked last night. So DC Fandom happened over the weekend.
DC Fandom!
And we had trailers and things like that happening. I have not seen the Batman.
I haven't
the
either,
new Batman
actually.
trailer. I am waiting until the podcast. We will just watch it together, kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Alex, I mean, if you've seen it, that's totally fine. Just
nope.
I'm waiting to do it that way.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, apparently they had a lot of big announcements, including bringing back the Super Pets for a video game.
We are the Super Pets.
Well, it's supposed to be about the League of Super Pets, but apparently it's called The Adventures of Crypto and Ace. So
Right.
it's going to be Crypto, which is Superman's dog, and Ace the Bat Hound, which is Batman's dog. And we also got the reveal of Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Black Adam. So
Look in
that's
Town
cool.
Square.
I've already been to Town Square's finished.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, never mind.
And
Oops.
let's
Now there's
see.
treasure. Who cares?
Yeah, just a bunch of trailers for a couple of the other seasons that they're going to have for HBO Max. I guess Supergirl's over. At least it looks like that. So Supergirl's Melissa Benoist gets Benoist gets farewell tribute from the cast and the crew. Okay. Well, that's interesting. New Batman or new Batwoman stuff, which it's funny because nobody's watching it. We apparently got the first footage revealed for the Flash movie, which does showcase, I'm guessing, the Michael Keaton Batman. Oh, and then we also do have a Blue Beetle movie in the works. Yeah, I guess. Catwoman is getting an animated movie. Not sure how I feel about that.
Hasn't she had like several already?
Catwoman?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, no. She's had like 2.
Okay.
Because if you count Batman Returns with the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and then there was the Halle Berry one.
No, animated movies, not just movies
Animated
in general.
movies.
I feel like she's appeared a lot in animation.
Not really. If you're talking like the new DC animated universe, she's appeared once or twice. Because I think she was in Gotham by Gaslight, or I think that's what it's called. I think that's it. Like for the Batman films. Maybe she showed up in Suicide Squad, but I doubt it. Oh, and Aquaman 2, they're still doing that, by the way. Which supposedly, and I haven't been able to get details on this, there was a major accident on set caused by, what's her bucket, Amber Heard, that
gee.
almost cost Jason Momoa his eye.
Oh no, scary.
So, yeah. Maybe you get a little bit more focused into what you're doing there, Amber. Titan Season 4 has been announced. Young Justice Season 4 dropped on HBO Max, I guess. So that's a thing. And then also we got to look at the new Shazam movie. So that's the biggest ones that I'm seeing that were announced. Oh, and Pennyworth is heading to HBO Max. Okay. I know they spent some time to talk about the new by Superman.
Right.
And the fact that he's total
Alright.
the fact that he's total SJW protester now. So his biggest villains aren't Metamorpho and Lex Luthor, it's climate change. Which you'd think he would have solved by now. And also the big image that everybody wants to point out where he's protesting outside with a bunch of teenage students. So, yay, I guess.
Pretty young, isn't he? He's like the son of Clark and Lois, or...
Yes, he's supposed to be the son of Clark Kent. He is named Jonathan Kent, and he is apparently bi.
Right, I heard that much.
Because this is DC's new modus operandi. Any character that they can turn bi, they will turn bi.
Right.
But when they say bi, they really actually mean gay. Okay? Because I guarantee you, in the comic, they will never have relationships with the opposite sex.
Right.
This is kind of like Iceman in the current Marvel comics. And actually, what really irritates me about that, and I'd love to get your opinion on this, Alex, the way that the DC and Marvel Comics handles a person turning gay is apparently they are so stupid they can't realize that they're gay. Everybody else has to tell them. Shit you not.
I mean, I
Like,
can't...
in the comics, they're like, no, you're gay. No, I'm totally not gay. No, you're gay. And that's how the conversation goes, and then they have their kisses like, oh yeah, I'm gay. So, you know, for some people, being gay is like this journey of self-realization, right? Like,
Right.
It's supposed to enrich you? No, not in DC and Marvel's case. Everybody else is just smarter than you.
I mean, I don't read the comics, so I really don't know, so...
Well, but this also gets done in media. This gets done in TV and movies, too, where the person is just too dumb to realize that they're gay. I hate the stereotype. It's so... It hurts the character. Because you'd rather see them go through that self-realization. And no, they just don't want to do it. And people aren't going to like that I say this. One perfect example, Korra. Korra never went through any self-realization. She just, you know, I guess she's gay. Man, that's almost like a step in the writing process and in character development we might have wanted to see.
Right.
and just skipped it. Why? Even Joss Whedon took the extra time to, he made Willow gay. He at least made it look conflicting for her. Oh, hi, Alvin.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof.
Either that's really gigantic nose hair, or he's got feathers in his nose.
I think it's meant to be like facial hair. Equivalent anyway.
So he's bo 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 bo.
Bo 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 what?
Bo 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 bo.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe you remember that.
Bo bo bo. How can you forget bo 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 bo?
I guess you can't.
You really can't. Like, that's the dumbest name ever, and yet it catches.
Where did that come from?
It's actually like a big anime spoof, isn't it? Like, it doesn't just spoof one genre, it spoofs multiple.
I don't know much about the show. I just remember
I know it spoofs Fist of the North Star hard.
Probably.
Because the ability of Bo 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 is the great fist of the nose hair.
I could see it. I never watched it when it was on the air, but yeah, I could see it being.
Yeah, this was like a Toonami series.
Yeah.
I think it went over to when they did their WB Toonami crossover, so people got to see Bo 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 once, and then it was done. And they're like, oh, we got to go to Cartoon Network now. But I don't know if it spoofed any other major anime. I think it just spoofed Fist of the North Star.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Basically, Andrea, he was a dude with a giant fro, and his attack was that his nose hair was basically like tentacles.
Really?
So like the nose hairs would come out and kick your butt, and he would call it the fist of the nose hair.
Oh. Apparently it's coming to Blu-ray, but that's an article from 26 months ago. I haven't heard anything about it.
Bobo is?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know who would be releasing it.
Let's see. It says Blu-ray in the U.S.
Maybe the deal got canceled?
Could be. Like I said, this is from 2 years ago in July. So.
Yeah,
Oh, let's see. Discotheque Media announced it.
Discotheque Media. So who did the dub for Bobo Bo?
Let me see if I
It
can.
wasn't Funimation, was it?
No. It's probably one of the California studios. I'm trying
I'd
to.
want to say it was probably Sentai Filmworks, I think.
No, because it was. If it went to Cartoon Network, then I guarantee you it would have been dubbed out in California.
So what would that mean, Viz?
Well, Viz doesn't dub anything. It's like Viz is a licensor. You know, the studios.
Well, whoever they license to do stuff like that.
The studios in California would be like Bane Zoom or Cup of Tea Productions or NYAV. Well, I'm trying to find like the Anime News Network page so I can figure it out. Here we go. Try to see who the actual dubbing studio was.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
let's find out. I got it. I got it on Anime News Network here.
because the problem is that when the dub was happening, it was like back in, I want to say, the Genion days, where
Yeah, it was that.
Genion was still around.
It was that mid 2000s. So let's see who had.
I love that Andrea is just ignoring all of us.
She's just.
I don't know.
She's in the 100% zone. She has become the completionist. In her head, she keeps hearing da 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 da. For those who don't get the joke, I'm not explaining it to you.
Sorry, I don't.
The completionist.
Oh my gosh.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Wow.
Some more
Why did David Ogden Steers not play that dragon? Because that looked like David Ogden Steers. That is exactly who should have played it. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what studio actually did the dubbing, but it's all California talent. So
Yeah.
you got.
So I want to say Bosch did it too.
Yes, he
Johnny
was in.
did.
Yeah, Johnny was in it.
So whoever works with Johnny Young Bosch, you guys can tell us. But if you can't find anything, I think that's pretty much a guarantee. The deal fell through. Sorry guys, no bo 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 bo.
No, what?
Bo bo bo
I-
bo bo.
I think it. No, I think the Blu-ray's out. It's just came out with little fanfare. So because there are people credited on the mastering there for the discotheque release. So
Okay.
let me see. Oh.
Once again, Andrea. Bo bo bo
Bo-
bo 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 bo
I'll never figure that
bo
out.
bo 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 bo
Whoa, 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 whoa,
bo 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 bo. Have I confused everybody yet?
Oh my gosh, I completed the level.
Okay, yes, it came out. North American releases January through February 2020. So it came out a year ago. So I guess it's on Blu-ray out in the US after all. Light my fire. I like that.
Come on, baby, and light my fire. So do you want to hear something interesting, Alex?
Sure.
Apparently, we learned at DC Fandom that for his screen test, Robert Pattinson wore the Batsuit from Batman Forever.
Wow.
So the first Bat codpiece he wore. I'm pretty sure it was just because the director wanted to get him into a thong.
Okay.
Well, that's the first.
When you said when he screen tested for
When
the
he
role?
screen tested for the Batman.
Okay.
So at that point, that would if it was the screen test, then that would have been the first Schumacher bat nipple, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, yeah, the bat codpiece. So the director just wanted to see him in really sexy underwear. That's what he wanted.
Maybe, but it just makes sense because it's an available suit that they had so that they could kind of
Oh look, there it is, Alex.
test him on the
So
test
can
him
we
on
officially
screen.
confirm that he's Val Kilmer's size?
Perhaps, or just at least enough of a physique to see
guys,
how he
I'm
looks
not
in the
mocking
street.
Val. I'm not. Just before you jump down my throat, I am not mocking Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer has gone through a lot of shit since then, and I get why, I'm not making fun of Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Do that again.
The Artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Oh, did we not do the boss? We did not do the boss.
Here we
Oh.
go then.
So let's do Toasty.
Toasty!
Thank you. Thank you. You guys understand me. I know it sounds like just cheap bullcrap that I do, but I don't care.
Damn it, C Tactics and your Demon Slayer videos.
Tell Surfer Dude to get his butt in here.
I don't know if he's streaming right now or if he's just working on videos. I'm kidding.
Again, tell Surfer Dude to get his butt in here.
He will.
I still love it. I still get, hey, look, it's Surfer Dude.
Oh, I miss playing this.
Dude,
I miss playing this game.
I'm sorry. I mean, we have it.
I know, but it's been a while since I played even the first one.
Ow.
I'm gonna kill you.
Dog is bigger than you. Gravity is still working. And we have really bad Gandalf wannabes.
Ow!
Speaking of Gandalf, so there's a podcast I want to recommend to Alex really quick if you've never heard of it.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to look up The Friendship Onion. This is a podcast done by Dominic Monaghan and Billy Boyd. Do you know who those are?
I know Billy Boyd. I don't know the other guy.
Who?
Those are Merry and Pippin from The Lord of the Rings.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so they decided to get together because they've maintained their friendship since The Lord of the Rings, and they decided to do a podcast together where they go into like random stories and things like that, but occasionally you will get stories from The Lord of the Rings filming,
Okay.
and some of them you've never heard.
Right.
Because they never were able to tell the stories. But apparently Billy and Dom have such a good friendship that they just decided, you know what, we should do a podcast together. So if you guys have not listened to the Friendship Onion, it is amazing. I especially love how they try to bring in people, and so then at that point they try to act like the regular average Joe, and Billy tries way too hard to make that happen because he's Pippin, so he's like, what about steak and breakfast? Yeah, we actually find out through the Friendship Onion podcast that line was suggested by Billy. It was not in the script.
Oh, nice.
But he was like, this is in the book, why aren't we referencing it? And eventually he did the line and they kept it.
Oh, nice.
So,
that's awesome. I love the fact he improv that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So he did all of those. What about Levinsy's afternoon tea? Dinner? Supper? He knows about those, doesn't he? And apparently what Peter Jackson wanted to have happen was that the apple hit Billy in the head.
Right.
And instead, I think it's Dom that catches it. And they couldn't get Dom to... I guess they couldn't get Dom to stop catching it. So at that point, like, he wanted it to hit him in the head, but... See, this is how malicious some directors can be.
I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Wow. Another dragon that should be played by David Ogden Steers.
Really?
Yes. He's pompous. He's pompous as hell. But yeah, so this is when you get to learn just how like devious some directors are, because I don't know if you've heard this story from the Two Towers. If you've watched the extended edition, there's a moment where like Mary asks for water, and instead they give him a thing that's supposed to be filled with I can't remember if it's like orc blood or something like that. It's some kind of blood.
Right.
And he's supposed to like hawk it up. And so Peter not only told the person who made that concoction to make it extra sickening, but he made Mary do multiple takes because he wanted him to projectile vomit
Oh,
the
jeez.
stuff out.
Yeah.
And so, like, I love it when you hear the actors. They had, like, a love-hate relationship with Peter Jackson, and here's why. And people don't realize this. Some directors are sadistic people.
It can be, yeah.
Because they want that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, James Cameron's a lot like that, too.
Uh-huh.
He's
Uh-huh.
really, really
Zach
demanding.
does it, too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I haven't heard of Joss doing it, but it wouldn't surprise me about Joss Whedon. The Russos, maybe. I think the Wachowskis are, too.
I don't know. I haven't heard a lot.
Because I've heard of, like, weird stuff where they wanted actual kicks to impact people in the Matrix. So, I don't know. But it's not like you don't get it. They want the perfect shot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can attain it, and sometimes you can't. But hey, nobody was as bad as Kubrick, so...
Yeah, Kubrick was really demanding.
Well, you never met up to Kubrick's standards. That's the thing.
It's true. I don't think anyone did.
Nobody ever did. I love that, like, when directors who actually knew him in retrospect when they were talking about Kubrick, it was like, no, nobody ever met his standards. Dude was, like, total hardcore perfectionist.
Yeah, he was.
Which some might say was probably his downfall. It was his greatest talent. It was also his greatest weakness. Bam. Alright, you have all 100 gems, Andrea.
Yay!
Yay! Is that itch?
Yep.
Has it been scratched?
Yep.
Yep.
Now let's just exit the level.
By the way, I also love that after the podcast on Friday, you've apparently upset the person who wanted to ask you, Alex, if you were excited for Pokemon Snap on Switch, because you weren't going out of your way to get it.
I have it.
No, getting it on the Nintendo 64 channel.
Oh, that.
On
The old
Switch.
OG Pokemon
Yeah, so
Snap.
you could have OG Pokemon Snap on the go. Well, I guess they should be mad at me because I'm not doing that right away. I know, I'm a dick. But I also am the one spending the money, so... Hopefully people understand. And don't constantly berate me with, I guess you don't like Ocarina of Time.
Why do they think you not like Ocarina of Time?
Didn't you hear that story?
I can't remember now. I don't.
Okay, so they announced it.
Right.
And my brother was excited because my brother loves Ocarina of Time.
Right.
And so, but when he came and talked to me, he was actually kind of floored that I wasn't excited. Or at least he didn't think I was. Because when I looked at the lineup, I'm like, Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, Star Fox 64, yeah, these make sense. Like, it's not a revelation to me because these are like the go-to 64 games.
Right.
But he took that as, I don't like Ocarina of Time. Which is not true. I like Ocarina of Time. But now he makes it a habit to tease me about, I guess, that I don't like Ocarina of Time. And now my chat has decided to keep this tradition alive thanks to someone I'm not going to name.
Don't blame me, blame your brother.
I'm not blaming anybody at all.
Come on, Spyro.
Come on, Spyro. Try out my hot air balloon of awesomeness.
I mean, if people don't believe it, I mean, we got a whole Let's Play of it.
We do. Although some people do get mad at me that I haven't done a Let's Play of the 3D version. We haven't had it until like 2-3 years ago. I want to say you bought it right as
Probably.
you got Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah.
So, it's not that I didn't want to play it. It's that we didn't have a 3DS up until that point, and by the time we got the 3DS, I was playing other things. So, sorry? I guess? That's the way it goes. Hopefully you will find it in your heart to forgive me. If you can find it in your heart. Which is currently all over that tree. Sorry, I had to throw in a Helsing.
Okay, I was like, what are you talking about?
I know you will find it deep in your heart, which is currently all over that tree. What's he talking about with Demon Slayer? They have a new movie come out or something?
No, the second season started.
Ah, okay.
I mean, I guess there is technically a new movie out. I mean,
Is that the Hinokami Chronicles? Okay,
no, that's the game, I think.
Okay, that's what's coming up on my email, so...
Right, I can't remember. Maybe it is the second. I can't remember what the second season's called now.
I don't know.
It's like, I know there is a game like called something something Chronicles, but let me see. We will find out. Demon Slayer Season 2.
I don't know. Oh, apparently Titan Season 4 is also happening. I thought
Flame.
that died.
Let's see. This is the episode title. I think it's called Flame Hashira Kyojoro Rengoko. Sorry about the pronunciation there.
You're supposed to... You're an anime fan, Alex. You're supposed to know exact pronunciation.
I try.
Don't you watch the subs? If you don't, you're not a real anime fan.
I mean, I did watch the first season subbed, not the whole thing, but I watched like 6 episodes in.
You're not a true anime fan. I must gatekeep you.
You must what?
Gatekeep.
Oh.
It's a dumb practice. Don't ever exercise it, Andrea.
Okay. I guess in English it's called the District Arc, Entertainment District Arc.
Okay. I will take your word for it.
This is what I'm reading online. Okay, what I just read was the episode title.
I haven't watched Demon Slayer, so even though you've recommended it to me,
I think you would probably like it. I didn't really like it, but I think you would.
Yeah, I just haven't picked it up yet because we were busy trying to finish out Full Metal Alchemist. By the way, November 6th, because I haven't been pushing that enough. That is our wrap-up podcast for FMA Brotherhood. So if you guys want to see what Andrea thought of it, and also what we're doing next, you'll have to come there. Because I'm evil, according to people.
Because I'm evil.
Mwaha. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Is it because your parents wanted to name you Florence?
Actually, they wanted to name the dog Indiana.
Who names a boy Florence? Idiots, that's who. And yes, the game is the Hinokami Chronicles.
Okay.
That one's by CyberConnect too.
Because CC obviously does all the anime games now.
They do. They really do.
They pretty much do. Oh, really quick. So speaking of games, this is probably going to get brought up in the podcast, but I need to brush it under the rug. Alex, have you heard of Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Okay. You know what it is, right?
Yes.
People have been asking if we are interested in it because we haven't covered it.
Personally, not really.
Is it just because it's a Smash clone, or?
No, I would love it if it were. I love the fact that it's a Smash clone.
Actually, it's a superior Smash clone from what I understand.
I just think it's surprisingly cheap for Nickelodeon considering it doesn't feature any, like, the voice talent.
It doesn't? I think they brought back a few, but I think it was volunteer.
Let's say.
I mean, obviously, Tim Curry didn't come back to voice Nigel Thornberry, but...
what's it called again, the game?
Nickelodeon All-Star Team Brawl. If I got that wrong, somebody will point it out. This is the same thing with me with, like, PlayStation All-Stars. I don't know the name of that one. This is... Game industry, please stop making really long titles.
Yeah, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was a volunteer basis, just because some voice actors can get really busy.
Well, even then, you can still use, like, archivals, you know. I'm not saying they gotta actually bring everybody into the studio. All you gotta do is just pull out, like, lines from their TV shows or something. Let's see. Okay, who do we got? We got Oblina from All Real Monsters, Aang from Avatar, and Toph Beifong.
They're voice actors?
Or this is just the characters
okay,
present.
Yeah, that's the character list.
Cat Dog, you got Danny Phantom, you got Helga Pataki of Hey Arnold, you got Zim from Invader Zim, you got Korra from The Legend of Korra, you got Lincoln Loud from The Loud House, and Lucy Loud. You got Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man from... You got
Stimpy.
Yep. You got Reptar from Rugrats. You got SpongeBob, of course. Patrick, Sandy. You got Leonardo, Michelangelo, and April O'Neil. And
yeah, why didn't they include Donatello and Raphael?
who knows? Maybe they'll add them later. And you got
They'll be DLC characters.
Probably. They really do have Nigel Thornberry. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
He was like one of the first reveals.
I can't believe that. Like,
yeah,
of all the characters.
The funniest part about it is, so I've been watching a lot of like Smash coverage videos, and one of the ones I caught was a Smash player by the name of Hungrybox, and he was excited about Nigel Thornberry because I guess Nigel Thornberry plays similar to Jigglypuff, which was his main.
Okay.
So, and the reason why I guess everybody hates Hungrybox is that he named Jigglypuff. So he immediately jumped on to Nigel and started learning him when he got the beta. So I just find it funny. He's like, okay, Nigel Thornberry, that would actually make sense. You know, he talks to you and you fall asleep. Kind of thing. But yeah, no, Nigel Thornberry's in it.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of all the characters out of the Wild Thornberries, Nigel Thornberry.
I think he's the only one.
Yeah, it looks like he's the only one for right now, but that's just hilarious to me. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. But no, we're probably going to have to talk about this on the podcast because, like I was saying earlier, this actually might be a superior Smash clone. because it runs off of, if I say the term rollback netcode, do you know what that is?
No.
That is like the best matchmaking code.
Right.
For, I think it's just fighting games. If it was used in other games, it wouldn't surprise me. But some of the most superior fighting games out on the market run on rollback netcode. So, for example, Mortal Kombat 11 runs on it. The 2013 Killer Instinct reboot, one of the reasons it still has an audience today is because it runs on rollback netcode. And, fun fact, Smash does not run on rollback.
Okay.
And it's actually one of its biggest flaws. Like, one of the reasons that Smash Ultimate hasn't maintained as much of a following as, say, like Melee, is because of its online. And so, at that point, one of the big perks for a lot of veteran Smash players was the fact that Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl runs on rollback netcode.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of their money actually went to the rollback netcode. So at that point, like, I'm sure that they want to get not only our opinions of the game itself, but also the fact that this is probably a superior Smash clone, like a superior Smash type game, because of that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was hoping. A Smash clone is what I was hoping for out of Project Crosstown, but Project Crosstown just is it's a strategy RPG like Fire Emblem, and I generally don't like those.
Well, because at that point, Smash was not as popular when Crosstown came out.
No, come on, Crosstown was like super late into Smash's life cycle here.
Is it?
Yeah, Crosstown's not that new. Like, we're talking...
I think Melee was still out by that point.
We're talking like already past Brawl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me double check the first game.
I've got games that bleed over, so at that point, I mean, if you've got that, then okay. I'll give you that.
Like, I mean, let me double check when the first Project Crosstown is. 2012. So yeah, we're good. We're a good 10 year into Smash.
That would be Brawl, but it wouldn't be Smash 4
yeah.
at that point.
But nevertheless, Smash had certainly established itself.
No, that's established.
Yeah.
Well, don't talk to the Smash community about Brawl.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Apparently they hate it.
Yeah, I know. Everybody just says Melee's the best, but whatever.
Well, they say that Brawl can be good if you're playing Project M.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. And really quick, just because I want to talk about this, I don't know if you guys heard the news, but William Shatner has officially become an astronaut.
Yeah, I heard that. He went to space. Well, space.
Did you see the picture going around Twitter? So he came back and he decided to take a picture. At 90 years old, mind you, he holds up an index card saying "Suck it, Picard." So I love that image when I saw it. Like me and my brother were just giggling the whole day because of it. It's just like, of course William would do that because William Shatner would do that. It's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I have a feeling that Smash or Nickelodeon All-Stars will be brought up on a podcast to get kind of the analysis, kind of viewpoint. But just to give kind of because some people want me to point this out, give Alex an example of games that run on rollback and games that don't.
They were wrong.
Guilty Gear Strive, which is very popular right now, runs on rollback, I believe.
Okay.
Dragon Ball FighterZ does not. And that's like one of the biggest complaints about Dragon Ball FighterZ is that its online is very complicated because of it. Mortal Kombat 11 runs on rollback. Street Fighter V does not. And again, big complaint.
Okay.
Killer Instinct runs on rollback netcode. Smash Brothers does not. And the funniest thing is, if you want to see the fighting games that are the most successful, look back to the ones that I mentioned that have rollback netcode. One of the reasons that Evo, even though it's owned by Sony, and so we all know that that's probably part of it, but one of the reasons that Sony is not bringing Smash back to Evo is the matchmaking is horrible.
Right.
And
Okay.
so it would take forever to be able to do it, especially since at the time, a lot of those Smash players, they have regular Switches, not OLED versions, which come with LAN ports.
Right.
So it would all have to be Wi-Fi, which is the worst to play a fighting game in.
I can imagine, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's murder. Like, I've done Wi-Fi on my Switch for Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I can tolerate it because when I'm playing around that time, it's really light. But if I want to play in like the peak hours, I play PS4 because because I have a LAN connection, I'll have a better time of it. All right, Andrew, I'm not trying to rush you or anything like that, but we are coming up on that hour and a half. So
Yes, I know.
wrap up what you're doing
I am.
so that we can move things on, because we also are going to be playing Catherine's Full Body today, which is going to be comprised mostly of our buddy Vincent playing bands like Soundgarden in order to get over his breakup with Catherine with a K. So
Catherine with a K.
Yep.
yes.
Yes, Catherine with a K.
So one of the actions that we're going to have is playing Linkin Park on the stereo.
Bring me Spyro. And now, where was I?
I don't know.
Dragon's
Where
Back.
were you? I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Indeed.
Now we can... What?
Sorry, something caught my eye. Okay. So it looks like G4 will officially relaunch next month.
Okay.
Uh,
Don't know why, but...
yeah, I've actually been getting a lot of grief that I'm not excited about the revival of G4.
Why not?
Well, first of all, I didn't have G4 for a long time. So when I was actually able to watch G4 in non-YouTube clips, it was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Like Adam Sessler had left, and I think even like the most beloved hosts of Attack of the Show had left at that point. So I'm not necessarily all that attached to G4. Plus, I already know that the G4 that they're bringing back is not the G4 everybody likes. It's going to be a very much games journalism run thing and not really entertainment driven. So that's not encouraging. Especially since so many games journalists, I mean, they have such loving relationships with the fans, right? I mean, just go check them out on Twitter, where they spend 18 hours of their day.
Mm-hmm.
Including Adam Rosenberg, who decided to compare Metroid Dread of all things to Dark Souls. No, I'm not over that, people. It's so stupid. Don't do that. If you're going to do a proper game review, compare it to something that actually makes sense. That logically makes sense.
I've been trying to play Valkyria Chronicles. That's the Dark Souls of tactical RPGs.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, because I've never played Souls in my life.
Well,
I just
okay,
wanted to
hold
make
out
the
your
joke.
wrists.
Just wanted to make the joke.
No, Alex, hold out your wrists.
No.
Okay, then I can see them. You're fine. You're fine. It's not Dark Souls. You haven't gotten to that point yet. Trust me, Dark Souls has those moments where it's just like... See, Bloodborne didn't have that, but Dark Souls 2 totally did. Never going back to Dark Souls 2. It's never happening.
You don't want to go back?
No! No, screw Dark Souls 2. Right up its patootie.
Andrew, you're done here. You can leave.
I know. But I gotta complete this level.
Oh, another thing that's also very funny about Nick All-Stars Brawl, the only Rugrats character that made it, Reptar.
Reptar.
I mean, it makes sense, but it's like,
Yeah.
huh, no Tommy?
No Tommy, no Chucky, Phil,
No Phil, no
Lil,
Lil,
Angelica.
no Dill, No,
Kimmy.
Kimmy. What's Angelica's friend's name?
Susie.
Susie. No Susie, no Angelica. You can't do Angelica. She'd have to be like a sadistic troll character.
All right, there you go.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up for now. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will be doing some Catherine Full Body, everybody. So I hope you're all ready for the lust that is about to happen.
Ooh la la.